Hey Parindo, welcome to another episode of Home Buying Series. In today's episode, we are going to share with you 6 awesome cities where you can find your first home within budget, and that too near Toronto.
So while selecting those cities, there are different factors we took in our account. The first one is what is an average price of the house selling there. The second is property taxes. The third is what the city itself offers in terms of jobs or in terms of neighborhood and different things within the cities. And the fourth thing is how much time it requires to commute from that city to Toronto if you have to come to Toronto.
By the way guys, if you're new to our channel, I'm Ruchi.
And I'm Deepak.
We are here on YouTube as Canadian Parinde. We make videos regarding our immigrant story, how we are raising our baby girl Arshia, who is 19 months by the way, and our experience of buying the home and how we save a lot of money. So there is a lot different of content. We try to bring it to you guys, sharing our experience of life in Canada.
So don't forget to check out all the videos in different playlists under our channel, and don't forget to subscribe so that you won't miss a single awesome video. So are you spending thousands of dollars in renting in Toronto just because you work there and you have to live there?
Or you rather want to buy your own house but can't afford it because of this crazy housing market?
Then this video is for you. So this time we will not only talk about the financial numbers, but we will also share some actual houses on the market so that you will know that what you can afford in your budget.
So guys, just a disclaimer, for the sake of this video, the various houses we're gonna compare in different city, we have a criteria of minimum 1200 square feet freehold townhouse with a 3-bedroom and 2-bathroom, which is still a pretty decent size for a single family or the young couple to start their life with.
So the first city of our choice is Oshawa. It's still not too far from Toronto,
right?
And house prices are still affordable.
So as per the survey in September 2020, the average house pricing in Oshawa is around 734,000. However, when we were started looking into houses, there were around 42,000 available in the market under the budget of 550. So definitely it's a city that you can explore to buy your first new home.
Also, Oshawa is 30 minutes away from Toronto if you drive by car.
Yeah.
And you have bus, you have train, you have GO train. So it is very much easy to commute to Toronto downtown if you actually work there.
And if you're a nature's lover, then there are a lot of park, trail and wildlife reserve that you can enjoy with your family. And besides, the neighborhood in that area is very quiet and safe.
In terms of the jobs, city doesn't have like a big IT infrastructure or like big jobs for certain sectors. But again, it is not far from Toronto, so you always have the opportunity to apply and work in Toronto. That makes Oshawa one of the affordable cities around Toronto. So do you guys know that an average price of a house sold in September in the city of Toronto and Mississauga was around $900,000? It's super crazy, right? And that is the reason why we wanted to explore all the cities around Toronto. And for that, our second city of choice is city of Hamilton.
If we talk about time to Toronto, the city of Hamilton is situated around 40 minutes away from downtown Toronto and with a great public transportation including GO train and GO buses.
And on top of that, the city is well connected to the major highways like QEW, 401, 403. So it's very much easy to drive to Toronto.
The average house prices in Hamilton is around 646,000, which is 300,000 less than any prices in Toronto or GTA.
Please.
And when we were doing our research, we found at least 25 houses under 450,000 budget.
Although most of the houses were in Old Hamilton region, but that's another advantage because they were fully renovated. So you will get modern interiors with big lots.
When it comes to job, Hamilton doesn't have very strong IT market, but it offers lots of opportunities for manufacturing, transportation or public health sector.
And on top of that, Hamilton is very close to Niagara Falls. So you can plan your weekends and try out that Mediterranean platter at Paramount every weekend. I would do that. I would just go there all the time.
I will rather go on weekday to avoid any Russian tourist on the weekends.
That's true as well.
Third city on our list is the city of Guelph. Well, if you want to raise your family in the perfect city, it doesn't get better with city of Guelph. And I'm saying that because I've seen that city so closely while working there for 3 years.
Right, yeah. And then on top of that, it is well connected to Toronto as well. It is around 1 hour 5 minutes away if you want to drive.
Yeah.
And then it has go bus, go train. They even have the Greyhound connectivity. So there are a lot of options to travel to Toronto. One thing that people complain is that it's too far from Toronto, but you know what? There is one option that you can always offer. You can always go for carpooling. A lot of people travel from Gulf to Toronto every day. So that keep the option of driving open.
Plus, the cost of living in the city is way cheaper than living in Toronto, so that does add on the perk to it. Even if you don't want to travel to Toronto, Gulf itself offers diversity in employers ranging from manufacturing to education to IT and banking sector. So there are lots of opportunity out there.
And they even have a University of Gulf, which is very popular for agriculture engineering. The average price of a house sold in September was around $695,000. But don't get disheartened. When we were actually looking for options, we found at least 35 options under the budget of $550,000, which is a good price for all the first-time home buyers.
The city offers a lot of options to vegan lovers when it comes to grocery store, coffee shops or restaurants. One more thing, with many of you guys, we have been interacting back and forward on Facebook Messenger and Instagram, addressing your queries in buying the house. So if you guys are also out in the market looking for a house and have some specific questions for us, you can now reach out to us through Facebook appointment and we would love to address your questions. The next city on our list is the city of Kitchener-Waterloo, where we in fact lives in. Now, I'm a big advocate for my city because it offers everything that you may need for your livelihood, right from the outdoor activities to beautiful trails, park, and great job opportunities. The city will never disappoint you.
Exactly. Kitchener-Waterloo is a home of BlackBerry. You guys all know that, right? We have companies like Google, we have companies like Deloitte, different IT insurance companies like Sun Life, Manulife. A lot of companies are actually moving from Toronto and opening their different offices in Kitchener-Waterloo because of the low rental prices.
In fact, Amazon is coming very soon, end of 2020, to set up their office in Kitchener downtown.
That's going to create a lot of jobs.
Now let's talk about the house prices. The average house price in our city based upon the survey is $637,000. However, we found around 50 plus houses under the budget of $500,000 in our city.
So these numbers are only at the time when we were looking. Maybe when you started looking, it may be more or less. Never get disheartened by an average price of the house you see online, because there is always an houses below that average price which are actually suited for first-time home buyers.
Apart from job, the city offers renowned university including University of Waterloo, Wilfrid Laurier. So if you have a kids going to university anytime soon, the city is perfect for you. The city is not only safe for women in the night, which I can guarantee, by the way, when I used to travel to Gulf, right, early in the morning at 6 o'clock, everything was keep quiet and dark.
Yes, you might have heard that it is very far from Toronto. But you know what? It's not that far. It can take you around 1 hour, 15 minutes if traffic is obviously clear. On top of that, you have Go Bus, you have Go Train, you have Greyhound. So a lot of different ways. And in the last, you can always carpool.
But who need to travel to Toronto if you have great job opportunities in your city?
That's true. So on top of that, a Canadian Purinde lives here. So there's always at least one family who is closer to you.
To complete the tri-circle of Kitchener-Waterloo, the next city on our list is the city of Cambridge, which is located right on Highway 401 and well connected to Toronto, which by the way is just 1 hour away. And it's 45 minutes away from Mississauga.
Not only that, the city is well connected to Hamilton and Gulf, and that is the reason why house prices have gone up crazily high there.
The average house pricing in this city is around $675,000, but when we were doing our research, we found around 45 options under the budget of $550,000.
Talking about the employment, City of Cambridge offers jobs in different sectors, but most of the jobs are in manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, and they have a big Toyota plant that has always been a big employment hub in City of Cambridge. On top of that, there is a new Amazon fulfillment center opened in Cambridge as well that has created at least 500 jobs there.
We have one more option that we have kept for the last, the town of Whitby. Well, this is a very popular commuter suburb in the area of GTA and is very much close to Toronto in comparison to all these cities. Town is quickly expanding when it comes to population and facility, and that too just because lots and lots of people have started recognizing its growth potential.
Only thing is that we haven't found a lot of houses under 550, and that's because the city has low inventory of resale homes, although we found some new construction houses starting from 646. So that's another option if you are looking to stay as close as to Toronto.
This town might look little expensive than various other cities we have mentioned, but keep in mind you're paying that extra cost just to be as close as possible to the Toronto.
Exactly. These are our favorite affordable options around city of Toronto. Let us know what you guys think about these. What is your opinion about each of these cities? Are you gonna buy a house in one of these cities, or would you just rather stay in Toronto, keep renting there?